Now, as I said, I do have very crazy opinions, and I think, and I will say this again from the mountaintop, Officer Tatum on YouTube should be arrested for co-conspirator along with the rest of the people in the Nolan Wells case. Bold, but I mean it. He knew that. He knows they're lying. He know there's a cover up going on. He contributed to it to make money. He needs to go to jail. And that would teach YouTubers and content creators all across the world, all across America rather, that you cannot do stuff like that and get away with it. My caravan is going to rest here for the night, and in the morning they're going to travel the rest. How that works. Crazy. After I'm finished streaming, I gotta check it out. Yeah, this new clip thing they got going on, I liked it the old way. Why they always got to change things like they're doing something better? It's better the other way. They won't be going faster. They don't need to carry no food. No. And yes, I actually stand on my claim that, and I know it's not going to be a claim that everyone likes or an opinion that everyone agrees with, but we all know, well, a lot of people should know of Officer Tatum. If you don't know about Officer Tatum, we all know about the Nolan Wells case. And Officer Tatum should be arrested as a co-conspirator. He tried to help them boys clean up their doggone narrative and lie to the public. He's a co-conspirator now. And he should be arrested. It's just the truth. This will solve a lot of problems when content creators want to do stuff like that, get involved with crimes that they know are crimes and try to help people cover it up through propaganda. They need to be arrested. It would set a precedent. It would change a lot. Oh, don't tell me we already came over here and took care of this farm. We need prisoners anyway, slaves anyway. Hopefully there's some there. Oh, yep. Not cause that. They don't even know what's about to happen to them. I don't like this new clip system. Back. In the morning, they're gonna try with the rest. Yeah, I don't like it. You run into, buddy. Wow. We're capturing slaves. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Quick boost. I'll check that out. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hopefully you can. I'm having a modded playthrough. I'll have to let you know this is not vanilla, but you probably could tell that by looking at it. Let me give you a little, I would say, a tour of what's going on in my gameplay this particular. Right now we are at war with the Holy Nation. If you can't tell that, who isn't at war with the Holy Nation? But I'm allied to the United Cities, so I'm claiming territory in the name of Tengu in the United Cities and the slave traders and the Traders Guild. So right now, our last place that we have to take will be Blister Hills. Once we take Blister Hills, Stack will fall. That's how the overturn works. And most of these surrounding areas will turn over to the United Cities. So we're almost done. Right now, we're capturing slaves to help the economy because we have an outpost in Oakland's Rest, and they don't have no slaves there. So we're going to take some slaves to, help the economy. I mean, we picked the lesser of the two evils. Oh, and I have two cities. I have a main city, a small outpost that I built in the south, and I have a caravan I'm running right now from this other little outpost, I will call it. In towns, I open up, I buy buildings, so I call them like outposts, like I have here in Oakland's Rest. So I got to get this army and supplies over here to Oakland's Rest to help with the siege of Blister Hill. So I got to carry. It's nighttime, so they're chilling in the nighttime. I'm bringing them out during the day, and while I'm have that going on, I'm going to capture some slaves. Those that can be captured. Those that survive the fight. Some of them didn't survive. Peasants weak and they got one-shotted. Most our armor and weapons we crafted ourselves. So this is a long playthrough that I have going on. Our armor and stuff has been crafted by, well, most of our weapons are our own, but definitely our armor is mostly all ours. The mission is complete here. Oh, what the hell? Trials chosen, really? Oh, more of them. Oh. Yeah, since we've been knocking out territories of the Holy Nation here, Shek have been roaming and running rampant. Oh, we got allies here helping us. Excellent. I didn't know we had allies here to help us, but it's good. Are they following us? Oh God, I kind of dislike when they do that. But then they clutter up my outposts and my base. And my game is heavily modded. Is this? Oh, I think we captured enough, right? Gonna sell them to the slave traders. Oh, who is this? Poor soul. Oh, oh, he died. Wow. We tried, right? I think he would prefer to be pass away than actually become a slave, but so he's lucky. Now we got a whole crew following us, which we don't like when they do that. Now, certain characters they don't take as slaves, I guess, when they're too strong. We'll clear out their weapons and armor so we can sell it, you know, if people could buy it, because unfortunately, people in the United Cities are poor. I mean, we should make a detour to Blessed Crossing. We're trying to knock that place out. For some reason, it won't fall. No, I want to get them back so I can move my army and caravan. It's time for them to get on the road. They got a bit of a long journey, and the skim sands are not going to be very pleasant to us. We have to get through here, the Oakland Shield, then we have to get through here, which is we're going to run into all sorts of problems as possible, and then we'll make it to Oakland's Rest. Oh, greetings, greetings. I wouldn't call myself a new face. I'm actually a Kenshi veteran. It's just my stream hours are usually later on during the day. I'm running an earlier stream today. Oh, what is going on here? Hold on. Gotta help our allies. We can't. Oh yeah. Oh, we gotta help them. Oh no, we're getting stuck on the lake. Come on. Let's go. Take off the hold. Time to attack. Oh no no no! I have some mods installed. I'm actually a mod addict. 170 plus mods are installed. I've been playing Kenshi since I don't even know. I got like good 4,000 hours in. I did my first playthrough vanilla, and then I've been modding ever since. And my favorite mod is Universal Wasteland Expansion. Yeah, I ain't gonna be attacking our city now. Get up in here. Get food if y'all got to. Get up in there. Don't let them just attack us like that. We gotta see how many slaves we can actually sell. I'm contributing to the economy of Kenshi by selling slaves. I am a fully allied to the United Cities and all of their allies. And so we are working within the confines of how the United Cities works. No, I don't touch Genesis at all. I run with Universal Wasteland Expansion. I have I would say loyalty issues as I will can remain with Universal Wasteland Expansions until end of time. There is no mod better. I know there's other ones out there, but nah, I am loving Universal Wasteland expansion. There's no need to get involved in that. Get over here. And after playing Kenshi Vanilla, you know, you have to take it to the modding level. Oh, buddy. Slaves, here you go. Play with me. Calling none of my people. Well, let me help you out then. That way. Maybe I should wait till the daytime. Yes, and besides, you know, they're not. They don't have the same policies. Look, if you end up poor, then you might end up being a slave. And what they do, the way they go about it, it makes more sense to me than what the Holy Nation does. I mean, I'm not trying to say that it's right, but it's the lesser of two evils. So if you become poor, then you might become a bandit. If you become a bandit, then you might group up with other bandits. Thank you for the follow, everybody. You know, I'm appreciating that. No, I don't know who you are in particular, but you have the name of someone in Kenshi, I'll tell you that. If you become a bandit, then you might link up with other bandits, and then therefore you might. Oh. This new feature they got. They got this new feature and stuff like that. I really don't like it. I gotta check something. They just made it. Really? Wow, it's a pleasure to meet you. I know I saw that name. I know that's a doggone name I've seen in Kenshi. I figured you were just a fanatic. I'll put you in the cage there, buddy. There you go. You're not trying to imprison them. This. You have me confused. Hold on a minute. I want to sell slaves. I'm not selling bounties. Maybe he got me confused. Maybe he thought. Well, guess what? Y'all gonna take them anyway. Okay? License. Find out. Well, that is awesome. It is a pleasure to meet you. I have a license. Oh, okay. All right. Whatever. Going to jail, buddy. Help you out. Kidnap. Go. Yeah, okay. Don't want to do it the right way, so we're fine. Perfectly fine. Well, I'm using this sort of map, and it kind of tells you what you see, how it labels the map by faction. I enjoyed it in the beginning, but I kind of missed my original map that I had. But see how it has everyone labeled, you know, what faction owns what region. But that's going to change here because this is not going to be the Holy Nation by the time I'm done. If you can't tell, I'm on a conquest of all of everything. Oh, it's on Daytime. I gotta get my caravan on in my army. Hold on a minute. Jail. Going to jail, buddy. Welcome to slavery, buddy. We were helping the economy. United Cities, I am contributing. They can't say I'm not contributing. Who else we gotta put in? Why are y'all shooting? This is the problem. Go do your job. Go back to that. Nothing to see here. Go back over. Oh, I like the fog that's going. Beautiful. How many other slaves we got? Take them to sell. Again, tripping out. There you go. Really? You know, I actually have two. This is not my city. This is just where I'm outpost at in Oakland's Rest. This is my city here. My main city is up here, and I have a second outpost that I built down here. There you go. See, now it's working. Sell some slaves. Pardon me. Oh, whoa. Here, buddy. Oh, it was nighttime. That's why. Okay. So I only want to buy them during the day. Whatever. As long as we are contributing to the economy. Yeah, it's a bit of a pain to make food production there, but I got enough food going on there now that I had enough that I had to put some in the caravan because the food trough was full. The cook wasn't cooking anymore. What? So certain characters you won't take? Anyway, never mind. You're gonna get this work. Take you up here and put you in. So certain people they will take and certain people they won't take. I guess it's by strength. I guess they don't want no strong slaves. What did you? Oh, have any more people that we captured that need? I didn't want to go. There you go. Yeah, I don't like the food cubes either. Honestly, I don't like to make those. I'll show you my food collection once I get these guys back. But I don't like the food cubes, and I'm 170 miles in, so I'm telling you, I got a lot of variety of food. I knew we was carrying something we didn't need. Get your there. I want to make sure I get rid of all of these. I just don't want to be carrying. Get the other guy too. I'll just take them both, right? There we go. Else going here. Touching my characters, those are mine. Anyone else carrying anyone? Nope. Then I can go to my caravan and get them second army because it's time to take Blister Hills. It's Blister Hills Reformation Day. We're going to try to take out the Holy Phoenix and the rest of his ilk. And then the conquest of the holy nations will be complete. And then you know who's next after that? I mean, we're gonna go on a world tour, I guess. Next is gonna be the doggone Shek. I really don't like them. They remind me of the Star Trek Klingons, if that's what I'm not mistaken. They take him. They remind me of those characters. I don't know if the mod author had that in mind when he created them. Okay, neither one of those things bother me. The more you talk, the better. It's I get to know more about you by you speaking, and grammatical errors. I don't care about that either. It's typing. As long as I'm able to read and understand what you're saying, we're good. And I can, even through grammatical errors. I speak slang. So therefore, you know, grammatical errors is in the speech. Hey, hey, hey. So I can speak it very well. Bring yourself down here. Here. Because if I don't sell it to him, I'm going to have to give it to him. Let's find out if he wants them. Want this character too? Okay, no thanks. I'll get him anyway. Put him in the cage. There you go. See, we have contributed to the economy. Ooh. Healing. Yep. Stuff exactly like that. So it helps me be able to read. I can read slang, so I can easily figure out what you're saying by what if you type it. Like, wow, look at this cluster. This is why I didn't want them following us. Anyway, add to my caravan. Oh wait, first to my main city. Like it in all of its glory, and it's daytime, which is perfect. This is my main city of Karth, which I stole it from Game of Thrones, the name, because of the region that it's in. I figured that was a fitting name. Now, the beauty of this settlement is it's so far out that the Holy Nation can't send an attack to get to it. None of my enemies can get to it. Even when they try, they don't make it because they got to make it through all of my allies, and it doesn't work out well. So what they resort to doing, they resort to attacking my fortress in the south. Yeah, they attack that place a lot. This army right here, the Romans, came from there to help with the war efforts in the north because the main army in here in Stoke. This is my first army here, which I'm going to get to them now. They have actually taken out all of this. This is all of their handiwork right here. And they've knocked this area out too, but it hasn't overturned yet because the Phoenix is still alive. But this area is all knocked out too. It's time for this army to get on food. Get them some food so they won't starving on the journey. Yeah, what? Well, the Sheks are starting to patrol in Holy and Oakland's Pride. That's why we just ran into a bunch of crowds chosen. So I get that. And, you know, that's why the Shek is going to have to be taken care of right after the Holy Nation. We're not going to tolerate us. I don't like the Shek. Mostly because in my first playthrough, whenever I built a base somewhere in the border zone, that's when I first played. I was in the border zone. The Shek used to come through and take all my food. We're gonna go this way. We gotta take the army with them too, so they can give them some protection. That reach. We can follow that person. Yes, food was way more important during the time when I was going through that. I needed food. My characters were starving, and we had not really had many farms, so and they kept on coming. I'd rather them ask for money at the time than my food. It was driving me nuts. Even though I didn't have a lot of money, I still prefer for them to ask for money than my food. But no, they wanted my food. Driving me crazy. What's going on here, buddy? What's you getting stuck? All right, let's see. All right. So this is my caravan, and this is their protection. Yes, but I'm solving that problem for them. That's why they're getting all of Okra and Pride for Tengu. Tengu and Longin and all of the people involved in the slave traders, which I am anti like when my first in all of my playthroughs, I always get into conflict with slave traders. It don't be on purpose, but it would just happen that way. I associated them with the Holy Nation. So I just would fight with slave traders because I saw it where they would actually try to enslave my characters because we was poor looking. So they would try to capture us, and therefore the problem would begin. But on this playthrough, I did a completely different change of what I normally do to ally with the United Cities and the slave traders and the Traders Guild. It took a little while and a whole bunch of bounty hunting, but we finally got it done. Now, with how this playthrough started, I also do a little bit of modding in my spare time, so I created a playthrough where my characters was here at Oakland Shield, is trying to escape from Oakland Shield as ex-slaves. They ran from Oakland Shield. We went through, well, how did we get around? It was a long journey. I know that we went north first. There's a place here, during airports it disappeared. But there's something here. Then we came south. Hey, it's okay. I mean, Tengu may be a puppet, but he's a good puppet. And I'm Longan. Yeah, I like Longan too. Honestly, Longan is actually cool. I used to have an issue not too long ago where all the people in the Traders Guild would disappear from the game. I actually fixed that recently. I don't even know how that issue persisted. What's that? See exactly why I brought my army with us. Protect the caravan. Even though rebel farmers are not really nothing, just pests. But the problems are going to get worse once we cross into the skim sands and once we cross into here. Now, if we go through Skimmer's Rome, then my problem with the Shek is going to really get crazy. And I'm not trying to actually get into war with the Shek right now because then they're going to send raiding parties down here to the mall. And that fortress is not well protected. It can withstand the Holy Nation. It can withstand bandits, Reavers, and White Eyebrow and Black Ninja, but it cannot withstand the Shek attack. Wow, but why did you get rid of Tengu? Though he's a puppet, he is the face of the United Cities. Why would you get rid of him? He pissed me off too. He sent me on a fool's errand when I first made it up here. He sent me to do something and he sent me to find some tower. I'm running around looking for this tower. He sent me on a fool errand. I should have known because he was laughing at me and so was everyone else. So I agree. He's a weirdo. I forgot that I had that experience. He sent me to do something. I still haven't figured out what to do. I went looking for the tower and I didn't find it. So I called it a fool's errand. He played me. I was trying to become allies with them. So then I just did it. I had to do it the slow way by capturing the Holy Nation people and trading them in because he didn't give me a good clear pathway to alliance with them. Freaking jerk. Yeah, I was cursing him out in the early days of this playthrough. He's a moron. So, yeah, I get it. I didn't take it as far as you, but I get it. He's a daggone idiot. I forgot about that. He pissed me off with that. But I was so dead set to become allies with the United Cities, I overlooked it. In this playthrough, I wanted to have powerful friends. This is the first playthrough where I've allied with any of the major factions. I usually ally with like the Holy Nation Outlaws or bandits and stuff like that, but they're cool. I'm allied with them currently now still. They're alright, but it's better being allied to a powerhouse like the United Cities. I'm actually thinking about doing a playthrough where I'm allied with the Holy Nation, but the thought of it makes my stomach turn. I just don't like their policy. And they started an issue because they attacked my alien. Like I said, my first playthrough, I learned a lot of lessons the hard way. I didn't look up nothing online. I just jumped in raw. And boy, I learned a lot about the politics the hard way. Holy Nation tripped me out. They attacked me because I had women with weapons. I didn't understand what that was about. They attacked me because I had aliens, which I understood what that was about. I mean, I didn't really agree, but I understood. But when they attacked me having women with weapons, that was like, what is going on here? That didn't make any sense at all. And that's where the problem began. That's exactly how it all began. Yes, you know what? You see, I like you. Ideology. That's one of my. That's I just did Pee Wee's Playhouse scream when you said the word. That what the hell are y'all doing? Slow your roll. Oh shite! Hold on. Stop. Oh, I thought those was beak things. I got panic. It's them long antennae. They looked like beak things. What is going on here? This is what I'm talking about. See, this is why I brought the army to protect them. This is exactly why. Now we gotta make everyone run at this. Have to do that. Yes, and in fact, once I'm done with the Holy Nation, I mean the Shek is on the radar, but we're going for the Dust King. I know where he's at. And honestly, one of my armies can go through there and take him out in one fell swoop. I know that. I have tested the theory. So I know my army can take him out. Alright, we'll stop that. No, I'll let them keep running the same speed for a while. Get them to get to the south as much as possible. Yeah, let that be their route. And I play with the names off because it colors up my screen. So I gotta always be mindful of characters getting stuck. I've run off and left characters because I don't see them getting stuck. But yeah, the Dust King is he's gonna be taken out simply. Well, this one here started out as a role play run. There's a whole backstory to this particular run. I have a leader of my faction, and he was the one that helped escape. They have customized weapons and armors for them and stuff like that. So there's a whole backstory to this particular run. It started with just like what is it, 10, 12 escaped slaves. There's an escaped family of slaves that escaped from Oakland Shield, and that's how this all began. We worked hard to get to this level, I'm telling you. At a certain point, I started mass recruiting because I knew I wanted to accelerate my war efforts and I didn't want to take my time. I didn't want to do it the slow way. Otherwise, I would have been 700 days in trying to gather weak recruits and train them all up. I started capturing people bandits and stuff that attacked me. And the loot to get rid of some of my, what would I call it, emotional ties to the characters. That's why a lot of them just have regular names like conscripts. All right, let's get rid of that. Slow him down. There's no need to keep running fast. Same thing with the army. Slow them down. There we go. Now I'm actually thinking of after I got 2 more playthroughs left in me. I want to do a hybrid playthrough and a skeleton playthrough. I might cancel the hard playthrough to do the belly aching Holy Nation playthrough. So I'm up in the air on that. But I'm definitely gonna do a skeleton run. Now they may not need to eat, but they need a lot of money to buy repair kits. I'm telling you. So that's gonna be an interesting run. Make sure everyone's here. Yep, everyone's here. So this army is coming. So oh yeah, food. That should be enough to help sustain them. And he's making food. So okay. That's his personal slave bodyguard right there that protects him. 'Cause when the army leaves, sometimes they get attacked here. We actually just moved to this outpost. We were staying in, where were we staying at? We were staying in No Bite, but we recently moved here. Yeah, I know. That's where just talking about this area here. This area here, yeah. I asked, you know, hivers can actually survive in that region too. It's just that they would need food, but you know, they actually can survive the acid rain. I learned that playing. Hivers are not really affected by acid rain. Or at least in my playthrough that I saw, I had run through there, all my humans was getting sizzled, but the hivers wasn't. First I thought it was because they had on certain clothes, but I took the clothes off and it was the same effect. I gotta try it again. Maybe something was buggy. We stuck? Okay, yeah. Not moving, let's get to go. This is the interesting part of the journey, as the skimmers are gonna start becoming a pain. But we are finally at the last stage of my war with the Holy Nation. This army is it used to be the strongest army, but it's not anymore. The second army has more combat experience now. But this group still has a higher bounty. No, I think the other army has higher bounties. Yes, they do. Oh, not supposed to do that. Scorchlanders. Oh, now you talking about named characters in the game. Let me see. Hobbs was my first and always favorite character. After that, yeah, I have a mod. There's a character called Greg the Escapist. He's my favorite character right now. Of course, I don't have him doing anything, but oh shit, got him making things. But he's a character that was put into a mod that I have. Oh come on, what's going on here? Oh, it begins. Here we go. You're gonna stand there and watch them fight and not help them? Are you hurt? Flint hit. He almost lost it too. But we at the point of making our own limbs, so it'd have been alright. Yeah, it happens though. These cows should be losing their limbs. Now another, I have a kind of a list. I like Beep. Everyone loves Beep, but I do like Beep too. Wait, hold on. Silver Shade is another favorite character of mine. Yes, I do like Silver Shade. I gotta make a playthrough where I have all of the collectible characters in the game. Whoa, 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 don't do that. Okay. Follow button is working out. Yeah, we got a long run here. They're gonna get attacked by more skimmers. Yeah, what the heck? No, no. Going the wrong way. Hold on. Oh, you're not. Okay, my fault. We're gonna have someone collect the meat, right? Pardon me. We gotta go on a meat collection. I was gonna. Everything is food. Because once we have the two armies there, it's gonna be a real price on the food. Real taxing on the food. Now, there's something weird. Scorchlanders will seem to eat raw meat. Like even the Shek don't do that, which is trippy to me. I find that to be strange. Who is this guy? Right now, I'm trying to make him a martial artist. I have a kind of a hive playthrough going, and I'm trying to make him a martial artist. But you know, he's gonna lose some limbs in that endeavor. But I'm gonna have him be the greatest martial artist in the game. God darn it! I usually have him now when I'm not trying to make him a martial artist. He usually has a crossbow and a katana. He's one of the best crossbows. I use him to do crossbow stuff, and I make him a thief. What's going on? Who are we running from? Oh, you serious? These people just wandering around. I feel sorry for them. You shouldn't do that, wandering around out here by yourself. But you know what? To each his own. Oh, Blood Raiders. Now, I don't know. I was going to eliminate most of the bandit factions in the world, but then I thought it would be kind of boring with no bandits around. You know, got to keep some of the bandits around, keep some action going, and get rid of the major factions, and you got no bandits. What would that do? You know, you can't have a utopian world where everything's all peace, love, and hair grease. Would make no sense. There'd be no balance. Here we go, and here we go. Let's just let the Oh no. I can hold and follow the caravan. I'm going to continue to do. Caravan is going to stop. I don't want y'all to run off, and we're gonna let the army fight. It's been a while. Y'all get some action, right? Get some action. Some light work action too. It's been a while since y'all actually got into anything. There you go. I don't like this new clip system that they got going on. Perfect. And the best crossbows in the game are the Paladin's Cross. Now that I truly agree with you. I mostly have the women are using crossbows in my faction. In light katanas or maybe an axe, but mostly they're crossbow specialists. Occasionally, I'll find a strong one and I'll let them just be warriors. But for the most part, most of my crossbow people, if you look at them, or you see, no, not all of them, just most of them are females. Whoa, up, see, shite. I tell you, they're always attacking my fortress in the south. Oh, yeah, that's pretty close. Why did he spawn right there? That can't be right. That cannot be right. That is unfair. How are they doing that? Okay, that's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna have to take time to go deal with that. Whoa. Oh, we gotta head to the south now. Time is it? Oh my god. It's almost hoping. Oh, okay. Usually be acid rain going on down here. Hearing my guys up. Why are you in there? Katanas and pole arms. Honestly, the pole arm weapons. I really enjoy poles. Actually, pole arms first, and then katanas after that. It's something about the pole arms that I really like. Oh, what are you talking about? You're under attack. Oh, it seems to be the most besides being an indoor, it seems to be the most flexible as far as fighting against multiple weapons. In the like multiple weapons, it seems to work out better, especially once you get them good skilled with it. Oh man, pole arm, 100%. But on this, I usually in katanas a second. On this playthrough, I tend to have more people with katanas because you see with mostly samurais. Oh, what the hell? Oh my god, this is what I'm talking about. Oh, Skimmer Queen. Oh, that's interesting. Stop. Uh, let's send our strongest to deal with that. Not touch them. Skimmer Queen. Help them. Back with. Yeah, let him help them because he got a pole arm. Pole arm works well against animals. There you go. Hmm. Oh, what's going on here? Is this poor fool? Oh, that's what you get. And you're good now, right? Oh, someone's gonna go collect from that queen, right? Have something of note. This. Aha. Oh, look at that. We didn't know she carried that. Silly. Oh, wait. Whoa, we got an attack coming to the south, right? I got my weapons. My guy crafts most of our weapons. I'm trying to get him to the max level of weapon crafting. But again, I gotta unlock certain tech. And then Universal Wasteland expansion, they're making that a bit difficult. See, it's almost 100% weaponsmith, but he can't get to that metal level. I don't know what's going. Hmm. Oh yeah, you're definitely a Kenshi guru. All right, get my armies together. Let's go. Oh, 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 no. Now let's get back on the move. We're almost there. I guess I will stop them once they get the Okra and Shield. Yeah, I will let them rest at Okra and Shield. I got to deal with that attack heading south, so once they get there, they'll be safe for the most part. What is this? How many people attacking us? Wait, Nation Retribution of God. Alright, that's about it. Yeah, I didn't get too much into the politics of Kenshi too hard until this particular playthrough. Allied reinforcements arrived at the... How was that? Teleport? I'm not complaining. Oh, that's right. The United Cities. That's right. They got a base. I forget that I'm allied with them and they send people. I forgot. I actually like to keep some of their people to stay in my settlement. Strong ones, I like to let them stay. That's good that they arrived. I appreciate that. I really need to know how it did this. Where is my other allies? And it's not making any sense. They usually don't spawn that close. That is interesting. I feel like we're being cheated. Are you gonna double back? Oh, you're strong. You're gonna stay here, buddy. Or you might as well stay too. It's unfortunate they're going to be outside the city walls when the Holy Nation attack, and they're going to suffer. Why is that dude left in there? I guess he's an example. Yeah, another thing I don't like about this region, thralls. They come through and they attack and they release my prisoners, but they haven't done it in a while. Oh, okay, why is that guy still in there? Yeah, we keep prisoners. Slave traders usually come through and collect them. We like to keep the economy going, the slave economy going. And assaulted, robbed, and caught, alright. Yeah, I have not received no doggone assistance from the Traders Guild, not one time. Maybe because I'm not near any of their, see, everything down here is the United Cities, so I guess they don't have nothing to spawn down here. Is that them? Oh, I gotta make... That them here? Are they here already? They are. Get the main ready. Fast. They really spawn very close. I feel like I'm being jerked. There we go. Let the fight happen. The city walls while go. Begins. Yeah, our terrace is the most dangerous thing we got going on here. Doing. Oh, you in here wounded? Oh, okay. There you go. There we go. Problem solved. That dude, pardon me. Ah, that's all. That's good. Come on, let's get this finished with. There you go. Wake up. Heal yourself, baby. It kills me. It cracks me up how my turrets be shooting each other. Is the invasion over for the most part? Yes. Not thralls. Good. Alright, at least he's doing his job. Put them in the bed. Now I gotta check the wounded. All the people with mechanical limbs, I have to check them. Make sure my skeletons are not in trouble. Everyone's sleeping. Okay. Yeah. Buddy, you shouldn't be guarding anything. You need to be sleeping. Going to bed should be your best option. Go to bed. Took a bad beating there at the gate. You could stay. You see, my gate guards, they took a heck of a beating on that exchange. I saw it coming. The retribution of God doesn't play when they attack down here. Yeah, play some limbs. Now, we're going to have to send someone out there to make sure that they're not just unconscious. We got to make sure we're finishing them off. Can't let them get back up and start problems. So we got to go finish them. Mod that I have called Finisher. Get about no balls. Going all the way over there. Doesn't make any sense to me. After we make sure these guys are taken care of, I can get to my doggone caravan and get them to continue their journey. Right? Oh, he's a pain in the butt character. I didn't mean to do that. Nope, you don't want nobody getting up. Sorry, buddy. Definitely not none of you strong ones. Havoc. I'm trying to turn my attention elsewhere. We don't need that. Weak ones, sure, they can get up if they. Strong ones, no, they got to go. Problems. Hey, what's going on? No auto saving just yet. Oh, another one. Who are these guys? These must be the strongest. Yeah, you're coming with us. After we're gonna put you in the jail, you're going to jail, buddy. You will not be getting up to cause any more havoc. Another one that needs to go to jail. Oh no, he don't. He's missing a limb, so he's not gonna be that threatening. Other ones, they're going to. You're going to hell, buddy. What a thrall. Any more strong? That thralls could. That was bad because the thralls, they would have ran in my base and started freeing my prisoners. They tried to be slick. You're going to jail, buddy. There might be others coming to join you in jail, but yeah, the strong characters, they going to jail. I play RimWorld also. I gotta get back to my RimWorld, but I've been so enamored with Kenshi in this particular playthrough. It's the only thing I've been playing lately. But yes, I have RimWorld also. Like most people who have Kenshi also have RimWorld. Like, kind of similar, I guess. I don't know. I guess it's the type of game where you're going to jail. That. Alright, cool. Get rid of those bodies, but this dude is going to jail. You're not going to get anything for yourself here. That they just got shot at the gate. Yeah, you're going to jail, buddy. You're going to hell, buddy. Who are they shooting at? The hell? Now, I know we put someone in that cell. Where did he go? That is interesting. I know I put someone in that cell. How the hell did he get out? That's got me curious right now. Or did he die? Or I put him in a cell. That could also be true. Maybe I didn't pay attention. Maybe he passed away. But no, they would have just left him in the cell to rot. Alright, I'm curious. Where did he go? Was that who they were shooting at? How did he escape so fast? That was crazy. We got a mod called Prisoner Food. How we keep our prisoners alive. Well, he can't help him with that. Be a starving prisoner today. Maybe he can. You're in luck, buddy. You will survive until the slave traders come to collect you. And the slave traders always come to collect. I don't know. Your book. Here you go. It's a bit of a pain trying to keep prisoners alive without. I should have grabbed some prisoner food from the settlement. Oh well. It's alright. It'll be daytime soon. Let's continue. Hello. Oh, that's why that happened. Alright. Alright. I love that. I actually like when that happens. Yeah, ain't that the truth? I was happy to do it. He's gonna wake up in agony when he realizes it's gone. On with the crypto market taking a okay, starting to go up. Boy, painful start to all right. The day was going terrible in the market to start. Yeah, let them suffer. Okran will not come to save you. Okranites. There we go. Now this would have to be the most interesting leg of the journey. Let me do that. We still have to make it through. What the hell? Oh, the hell? Oh, never mind. We still got to make it through here. And once we get to upriver and cross that path, it should be all right. The two armies are now together for the first time in the game. Now the caravan will have its own problems getting back though. That will have to be on them. I guess maybe the main army will escort them part of the way, about up to Okran Shield, and the rest is going to be on them. So we bring backpacks, we bought armor, yep. How are we missing a pair of boots? What a retard. I left a pair of shoes. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, okay, I'm tripping. Hello, are we stuck? Oh, yeah, we made it. Let's continue. Now, Valley Grass is going to be a problem. They're more likely going to have patrols there, and we're going to get attacked. Please don't follow us. Thank you. Oh, today is a good day. My stream was acting up a couple of times. I had to stop and restart this stream like 3 times. And it's because that Streamlabs did an update where the clips now are. I used to have a button where you can just instantly make the clip. Now they took that away. I don't understand why they did that. I personally enjoyed it. It clips it, go to the internet, you can edit it right there and post it immediately. But now they got this whole new way of setting it up, and I just don't like it. Allied reinforcements arrived after the fact. Welcome. We figured we could use some help. Thank you. You're so late. So we need help cleaning our settlement, and you now up to the job. Dude, you're gonna be up to the job too, buddy. Oh well. Try to take their weakest characters, y'all cleaners. Yes, you can make clips on Twitch, and they used to have a setup where you could do it instantly. I could do everything from here. I can hit the clip button. I can go right to the internet, edit it up, and post it on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, all very easy. Last week I was able to do it, and they changed it up this week. And I don't. Why would they do that? For this new way where you clip it and it stores it on your computer, and then you can go back after the stream and edit. Why would y'all do that? I could be streaming live. I can post a clip and post it to YouTube, let people know I'm live streaming right now. It's a YouTube short. You know how many views? 1,000 views I would get on something like that. And why would they do that? Why would they stay problem? I don't understand. I'm very annoyed about it. Why would you do that? It was working so well. Why? We need cleaners. Go get those dead bodies, buddy. I'm annoyed by it. Now I gotta press the button, I gotta hotkey it, and then it stores it on my computer. Why? 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 Everything good, they break it. And they give you a worse version of it. They say, well, this is better. No, it is not. Who wants to store it on their computer? You could, I could clip it. I can edit the name of the clip right there on the spot. I can either choose to download it and store it, or just immediately post it, which is what I would normally do, and then I would save them for later in the browser, and will come back and then download them, the ones that I wanted to download and edit and send out. Why would they change? Ain't that the truth? Even in the ads, it's nothing but AI slop. The worst AI ads are the ones where they talking about, I used to be a vampire or a mage or a witch, and I met a girl and she stole my book. Oh boy. And you can immediately tell when it's AI. If you're aware, you can immediately tell when it's AI. But the world that they're trying to create for the people coming up, they won't be able to notice the difference. So us were already of the world and saw stuff prior, we're gonna notice the difference. But that's not. They're changing the world not for us. They're changing it for the next generation, because they're gonna come up and this is gonna be normal to them. This is how they do it. They put out some stuff that they want to normalize, and people who are not used to it are like, what is this? But the children grow up with knowing nothing but that, and it becomes normal to them. And that's how it works. This is how they normalize things that's not normal. I'm pretty sure I was in that crop of people when I was coming up, stuff that I was coming up dealing with. My parents was looking like, what is this? And it's been normalized to me. What is this? Excuse me. Hold on a minute. Why would they do that? Oh, yeah, we knew we was going to attack. We knew it was going to be something here. Cheats for games. I mostly get them witches and warlocks ads. So annoying. I might have seen an ad for a cheat, but it was so probably irritating to me. I just ignored it. What are you doing? Oh, where did that lake come from? That lake was always. Oh, maybe I didn't know it. I swore that lake wasn't always there. I mean, everyone's. I don't really. Oh, stop. Stop. I thought we wiped this place out. Oh, really? This is what I'm talking about. I could have swore we wiped these places out. It's not that you're getting old. They're trying to normalize things new. They're trying to bring in a new world, which of course makes you feel like it's because you're getting old. No, no, no. It's the system. It's the system creating new norms. And it's of course it's going to make you feel old, but no, it's not. You're getting old. No, that's just the system creating a new norm for the next generation, and that's all that you can chalk it up to. Don't chalk it up to you getting old, because you are growing and getting up there in what we call age, but that's not actually a real thing. We actually really don't age, but it's just because time, they gave us the illusion of time, so therefore we think we're aging, but that's not what. Here we go. System of a Down. Okay. No, no, no. Just the system. What I call the government system. Where's this other guy? Why is, oh, he's actually shooting at him. Look, folks, don't put your gun away and get to combat. Everyone was kung fu fighting. Get out of here. Steal your food. Okay. Now you got me confused. Please enlighten me. Alright, what we're gonna do here, since we actually have business and we're gonna fight, we don't want to have to fight our way through. We just march through without problems. That would be cool. Let's see if we could. Nope. Fighting. Standing still. Anyway, let's just ignore that. Let's see if we can push through. Someone shooting at us? Oh, someone is shooting at us. Really? Oh, okay. Oh. Now that explains it. Oh, I got a weird incoming call. Hold on a minute. Yes? What's up, Q? I got your anxiety on 1,000. How was that? Oh, well, that's your fault. tripping. You didn't know that. If they sent you a message on Sunday and they said next Tuesday, I kind of understand. Yeah, I know we're still in the same week. Sunday is still part of it's not a new week until Monday. So when they said next Tuesday, they could have said this coming. For who? That's not payroll. That's payroll. But that's not how the weeks go. And this is not a payroll discussion. This is a regular discussion. You should have asked for clarification. Okay. All right, because that's a distance out. You. This one is coming up soon, a couple of days. So there's no reason to do that. She could have did that, but it's coming up next Tuesday. I said it's coming up next Tuesday. August 15th and next Tuesday are very distance out. So when something's coming up weeks away, she's going to set the particular date. When something's coming up right now, like next Tuesday, she's going to say next Tuesday. So the matter of interpretation. You could have dated it, but it's a matter of interpretation. You was the only one that didn't get it. There again. Okay. Yes, next Tuesday. It is next Tuesday. I'm just telling you. What is your friend? When is her birthday? Is she in the same sad category as signs of you? Oh God! Why I didn't ask for clarification? Because that would have been that. I would immediately, if I wasn't certain, I would immediately start asking for clarification. Like, you mean next week Tuesday? This Tuesday coming? I wouldn't have just sat there and assumed because I understand how Sunday is the last week and Monday starts a new week. So I would immediately start asking questions like, you mean this coming Tuesday? It have said that, but I would ask questions. So you and the same person that got the write up are two people who didn't understand and didn't understand the memo? Explains why y'all both got the write up. I'm just saying. It explains a lot. Well, I'm just telling you, y'all. It explains a lot. It explains why y'all both got the write up. You need to not be operating on the same wavelength as this person. You need to, and just because y'all are two crabs in the barrel doesn't justify anything. No, I don't need anything. I'm good, thank you. Yes, I have enough water, thank you. Yeah, so this is not a matter of you being targeted now. You understand? It's just a matter of you being a don't talk to me that way. It's not my fault. I'm telling you, you've been out of the work field for a while, so you're kind of rusty on certain things, ethics and all of that. You need, you know, you could have just hollered at me and I would have gave you that. You need to start asking questions. I mean, what am I here for? You should have called and asked me and I would have been like, hey, you need to do this because it's, if you're uncertain. Nope. You sat there and followed your own thought like, yeah, I'm going to do what I tell myself to do. I don't even know why you listen to yourself. That's just crazy, Hugh. What's going on? Are you all right? Oh, okay. Now, have I helped you in service and calmed yourself down and got you to think clearly? Okay. Well, don't take the target on your back as a means to start panicking. Take it as a means to start to calm down and start following rules. And when she speaks to you, stop personalizing it. It's for you to change how you approach dealing with the job. It's not for you to sit there and be nervous. Of course, they're gonna have to take you through a series of events. They can't just terminate you outright. You're gonna have to build a track record of doing stuff. It looks like you helping your own self with your own demise, but not going to the doggone thing they told you. So calm yourself and just stop taking what's going on with the job personal and remember that they will be saying the same thing to any employee in the same situation. It's not personal. It's just a job. It's not about you. Okay? It's not about you at all. I'm telling you. If you wasn't there and someone was there doing the exact same thing, it would have went the exact same way. So stop personalizing it and just understand it's just a job, boo. And you are just another cog in the wheel. You're not a special employee. There's no reason why they want to target you yet unless you do something to make yourself a target. But other than that, they don't have no personal issue with you. It's not personal. Can you do the job and shut up? You can't do the job and shut up. We'll find someone who can do the job and shut up. We don't care about your feelings. I'm telling you, I used to manage a lot of people, so I'm just telling you. Once I learned that, I was getting into a lot of trouble at first because I was personalizing things. But once I realized they just want someone who can do the job and shut up, just shut up. Can you do it? Can you not do it? I don't care about your complaining about how you don't like it. Can you do the job? All right, you keep your complaints to yourself. Get it done. And once I realized that, I excelled. I ended up making it to the manager. I was internet department manager. Once I realized that, and once you realize that, you will excel. No one cares about your needs, boo. I'm. That's what I'm trying to tell you to do. You won't seem to listen. Shut up. Y'all women want to fight like y'all men. I'm telling you, no. If anyway, note that every time you're going, we can fight. It's registering something different in my brain. Like, oh, okay. No, I'm not. Y'all women are crazy. Well, I'm gonna fight you. Okay. It's not registering the way you think, but okay, whatever you say. Now we done here? Done? Or we done here, or you want more? There you go. Happy to be of service. Ex- I have to cook in a little while, as always, but that's about cooking and Jackson, and pretty much that's it. How's the weather out there? Oh, I won't be wearing that. I won't be wearing that. All right. Yes, I am. I'm about to end this though, so I done did my job, so I'm about to get off the phone. Give me 2 minutes. Yes, I had to talk my friend off the ledge. I'm telling you, they be on the ledge, boy, with their jobs. I don't even understand it, but whatever. Okay, the caravan has made it, delivered the goods. Let me get these guys I want dressed to be dressed. Get them out of this holy nation garb. Oh, I left them weapons, but I don't think they weapons. The other ammo and a backpack. Hey, they are dressed finally. Get out of the holy nation attire. They look terrible part. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Who did I just dress? Ah, I'll find him. There he is. God darn it. Godless katana. No, he's not supposed to be wearing that. Oh, well, maybe he is. Oh, well, yeah, okay, he is. All right, forget it. Pardon me. Backpack, right? Oh, it's not a problem. Yeah, my mic was going in and out. Oh, but it's all right. If my mic is coming off and on, trust me, it's all right. What did you hear? Oh, well, yeah. Anything you heard was allowed to be heard. Yeah. We let them rest, but no, my friends, they know what I do, so they know sometimes when they're calling me, I have these things going on, so they're aware. And most times they don't even care. Especially that particular friend. She doesn't really care. She's not really talking about anything crazy. Just talking about her work, her profession, whatever she's got going on. She needs to stop taking it personal. I'm gonna have another psychotic friend call me with the same with a similar issue in another probably 20 or 30 minutes. This is usually the times they start calling me. No respect. Either way, she got an email and then she got reprimanded and me personally, I think she got reprimanded because she started talking back in the email instead of just accepting. It was a group email, so instead of just accepting the verbal reprimand, so then she started talking back to her supervisor, and then so she got written up. Which I was a manager before, so if I was in, I mean, I wouldn't have probably did it the exact same way, but I understood what exactly transpired. She reprimanded you and another employee at the same time. The other employee accepted it. You wanted to get sassy. You know what I'm saying? Start talking smack and bringing up irrelevant things that have nothing to do with it. You got in your emotions. But then she wanted to, oh, okay, you want to be you want to be a smart ass, and then I'm gonna write your ass up. So then my friend went even further and contacted her supervisor, and I'm trying to explain to her that that's not the way you need to do things. Now you look like you're gonna be jumping the chain of command to that supervisor. It's not making you look good. You're looking like a problem, and you only been working there for 2 months. You doesn't make any sense, but you know, doesn't make any sense to go about it that way, especially when you're new. Okay, so my group's here. The caravan has to get a little bit of an escort part of the way back. What is that? Let's send our fastest person to inspect. Wow. Wow, you're in the Ukraine area. Interesting. With all the stuff going on up there. You're a hungry outlaw, buddy. You need to get your life back. Maybe you need to be enslaved. You see what happens when you see what happens when they leave slavery? They out here starving to death. Slavery, what the hell? Oh, that's what this is? Oh, y'all guys is crazy. Huh? Follow me. What you want you to do? See them pole arms, baby. Lights was turned off. Hmm. Yeah, it, I don't, like I said, I don't try to get too much into the political world, but isn't there like a lot of war going on over there near that region? Oh, that should be. You know, I'm interested. I'm not interested, but I've been doing a lot of research on the Turks in the Turkish region over there. That's near you're near Turkey, all of that, not too far from Turkey. I've been doing some research about the Turkish region. What do we need to do here? We're gonna come over here and discuss some things with these people. You know, we're gonna check the slave market to see if we can put somebody in. You're gonna come with us. First off, you're coming with us. Yeah, you're coming with us. Let's go. Let's show everyone that we got. Show them our prize. Hey, look, we got one of your people. See that? There you go. Huh? Yeah, we got them. Don't worry about it. There's nothing you can do. They want to follow us. Yeah, see, that's it's a lot. It's always a lot of that stuff going on over there in that part of the world. Occupation and takeover. Like historically, it's a whole lot of back and forth within that Europe continent. It's just too much. So historically, I don't see how common people can stand it. I don't see how a common man can stand consistent overturn and changing of the guard. It's just like Jesus. I know, yeah, I know it gets exhausting. Yes, it feels good populating the prison. Oh. History and the politics are kind of it's always been political. It's always been the people above causing chaos for the people below. They call it politics, but that's just a word. The words change over the years so they can justify their actions, but it's all the same thing. You don't want to. Okay, all right. Well, I'll put you in this prison. Yeah, tell me about it. There's certain topics I can't discuss without getting my one of my channels into trouble because I'm multi-streaming on multiple channels. So there's certain subjects you just can't talk about. Especially, I love TikTok Shop. Love TikTok Shop. Gotta say that every now and again, get them to leave you alone. Other than that, I was getting in a lot of trouble on TikTok for saying the E word. Can't really say that. The continent of Europe you could talk about, but you cannot talk about the peons from Europe. You know what I'm saying? So as soon as I start saying that, my stream will get cut. Hmm. Well, there's an interesting paradigm. What's going on here? Oh, they followed. Look at that. Help them out. We're gonna heal you, and you're gonna wake up in slavery. That's where you're gonna wake up at, buddy. See what happens when you follow me? You followed me. What a fool. You're gonna wake up in a cage. Now I'm gonna escort the caravan a part of the way back. And then after that, the army has reached their destination and the war is going to begin. Let me see if he'll take him off spec. If not, we just drop him off in a cage. Some slaves, okay. You don't want to do it off spec. Alright, cool. We don't need money. We don't need the influence. Dead in the cage. Alright, they're just gonna leave him in there. Okay. He dead? Oh, he's not dead. So why we can't put him in a cage? Here you go. Oh, was in this cage? Oh, what's going on here? Oh well, whatever. Easy about it. Oh, you got a reward on your head. That's cute. He says only two two opinions. Mine and the incorrect one. Now that is an interesting perspective. I would like to understand. I would like to understand deeper into that perspective right there. You're taking my prisoners? What are you doing? Put him out. Talk about he's dying. Put him down. God darn it. There you go. Let him die in your hands. Yeah, drop him off. Drop him. There you go. I share in that opinion of yours. I have a lot of opinions, and if I express them, I will get into trouble. And like you said, good and bad is abstract. I agree with you on that. They're interdependent, and everyone, what someone thinks is good could be thought of as bad to someone else, and what someone thinks is bad can be thought of as good to someone else. It's just a matter of perspective and ideology. So, you know, what's good to me could be bad to you, or what's bad to, you know what I'm saying? Vice versa. So it's just words. It's just words. I think the world would be a better place if we didn't talk and actions was the true definition of the true way to measure a person. You can't get nothing wrong with actions. Like, what's going on here? Why did not let me put people in cages? Is the prison full? God darn it. Oh, okay. All right, that worked, I guess. Whatever happened there. Well, tend to your prisoners, buddy. You stand there look confused like you don't know what to do with yourself. Yeah, we've given him so many slaves, he doesn't even know how to handle it. I definitely know my views would get me in trouble. Right now, I have a viewpoint where there's a certain content creator called Officer Tatum. Facts. Unfortunate fact. But the world wasn't always. It became like this after a certain point in time. You know? 6 or 7,000 years ago, you know. The world was a different place prior to about 7,000, I would say 8,000 years ago. All of a sudden, radical violence came into the world. This person, why is he in our bed? Okay, this is getting weird. Like, why are they sleeping in my bed? Someone sleeping in my bed, sleeping in my bed, messing with my head. Yeah, so there's a radical rash of violence became prevalent in our world after about 8,000 years ago. Really bad too. It doesn't make any sense, but you know, what can we make here? Can we make corn down to the bottom, right? Oh, let's see if we can get that done. We might have to build another water well. Oh wait, one of my guys is carrying water. Someone is carrying a bunch of water on them. Is it him? Yes, it is him. Okay. There we go. Why is he stuck on? Oh, we're gonna have to carry the corn on us. It's empty. Oh. Constantinople. You really, you really think that the world and law came across through Constantinople? Uh, the world had a lot more going on prior to Constantinople was responsible for what I would call the modern day Bible. But you know, there was more going on in the world prior to that. There's a rich history hidden on this planet that's being hidden. I'll just leave that there. The history we've been told is not the truth. Uh, yes, they have different rules and different ways of going about things. But underneath it, all of the differences, if you break it all down, it's similar. We live in a world controlled by certain groups of people. Because of that, you have a lot of the issues that we have. Those that claim to be the creators of civilization and the one who created the civilized world, they have to take credit for everything. In spider stew. I'm looking for skimmer meat. I have to make a campfire for that. Yeah, but the people who want to claim credit for civilization don't want to claim credit for all the negative parts of it. They just want the positive parts. And it doesn't work that way. If you claim to be the founders of civilization, which is a claim, then you also have to be the one to take the founding of all of the things that's wrong with civilization, which they don't want to do. Mashed potatoes, roasted carrots, dried agave. And I'm not, when I'm talking about the world's controlled by a certain group of people, I ain't talking about them people with the small hats. I'm well beyond them. Everyone, when you say the world's controlled by a certain group of people, they automatically think you're talking about those people. I'm not. Not what I'm talking about. I'm well beyond the tiny hats. Uh, I'm well beyond that. It's way beyond them. But I can't say that word. No. Then I'll get. Let me see. Yeah, I'll definitely get a strike, or not even a strike. My my TikTok stream will go right off as soon as I say the word. That was about all. All right, we gotta check our slaves. They're not starving to death. Up this one is. I was supposed to bring some slave food with me, but I forgot. See what that does. Got two people. Oh, I do. Oh, okay, that worked. Oh, okay. Have a better effect than just one. Okay, you're gonna have to get both of those shoe sticks, huh? Them all. This guy here, he just keeps on. Who keeps popping up in his? There we go. I don't know. Take that. You take this. Okay, in the daytime, oh shoot, Dave in a while. Who's a knowledge yourself. It's all right, because we discuss many topics. You don't want to ask the wrong question, and we can't talk about the subject. But you can ask anything you want. Just know there's certain things I probably won't. I'll let you know that I'm not going to say that, but I will try to give a code way of going around it. We got to get my guys up out of here soon. Well, that's the caravan. We're going to get them gone. We should run over there and attack them in the daytime. Let me go to the south and make sure things is running good down there. You can get up now. You can get up now too, buddy. Stay sleeping. Okay. One up here in the bed. Yep, you can get up too. You can get up. Anybody else need to rest? Yeah, everybody need to rest in the electronic bed. See skeleton. Oh, that was the other guy asking me about skeletons. That was last night. All right. Any hype? What do I think, if any hype? I don't understand the question. No, we're not gonna use apple cook. I'll not even build that. What do I think, if any hype? I hate hype, especially. Oh, okay. What do you think about things being hyped up? Uh, I don't really I don't really get hyped. I understand when it's happening, but I don't really get all hyped up on things. generally I take things pretty calmly. It's almost hard to get me to get all hyped up off of anything. You know, I have an opinion, but it won't. I don't really deal in hype too much. And people trying to get me hyped, it's just not going to work. You try to start hyping things up, I'm going to most likely not pay it anymore. But there is something I am paying mind right now, and I don't know if it's being hyped up. But we got a issue going on here in America where we have the Nolan Wells situation going on, and that right there is a very interesting situation. This is why I'm calling for the arrest of certain content creators. They need to be arrested. What is this guy's problem? Did the acid rain? What's going on here? No, it's not. So what's your problem? Like you bleeding out? Why you don't go to bed? Huh? Go to sleep. Who else needs to get sleep? Get some sleep too. Oh yeah. I definitely don't. I don't know what's going on with games nowadays, man. These games are all hyped up. And they don't be finished. They be putting out partially completed games. I don't get it. Like me, like take Cyberpunk. Extremely hyped up, major disappointment when it was released. And I started playing it years after it was done. In fact, I want to stream that game now. I mostly stream or play games like Crimson Desert. That game is so hyped up, I haven't even bought it because it's too hyped up. I don't think it's gonna be as good as they hyping it up to be. So I haven't touched it, but everyone claims it's the great game, it's the best game, and I don't know. I would like to demo it, but I'm not gonna just buy it outright. Hell no. Aha. Who is this? I knew someone would need to be repaired. I knew it. Bearskin paws. He always needs to be repaired. Problem is, he be shooting himself. Who else? Okay, why? Oh, okay. Alright. Yep, okay. Few minutes, I'm gonna have to, not a few minutes, but in a little bit, I'm gonna have to run down and I gotta cook and I gotta take Jackson outside, walk my neighbor's dog for her. Certain things I get called into occasionally. Yeah, I'm gonna do that with my day, and then I have to cook because I mostly take care of myself, and I don't eat outside. I don't eat outside food. It is a very rare thing that I eat anything from outside of the street. It's been something I started coming into this year. I was actually working on it for a few years, but I got completely dedicated to changing my diet this year. I don't eat outside food. Nope, nothing processed. I try to avoid it as much as possible. I may have the occasional snack, but that's a rare thing. I kind of keep oh, well, this place is full. I kind of keep my diet well disciplined now. I don't drink any soda or juices. I only drink water. I stopped drinking teas. I'm trying to cut out sugar completely. Well, unnatural sugars anyway. I still eat a bunch of fruit. I'm mad I ain't got no doggone cantaloupe or honeydew. I do have a golden kiwi, which I'm going to partake in when I go down to take Jackson. And then I have to come upstairs and cook. I'm making roasted vegetables. Got some broccoli going. Oh yes, I love the way I cook. At first I was a terrible cook, but repetition, and I've gotten better at it. Got a couple of recipes that I make, especially my favorite is my black bean tacos. Those are excellent. Later on this year, I gotta get more recipes, but then finally next year I want to convert to raw eating for a little while. I've dabbled in it a little while. Every now and again I went like a few days eating just raw. It's gonna take some getting used to. I figured this. I've come to this understanding about meat. If we really enjoyed meat, right? If we was really like people that enjoyed meat, then we would go out there, kill the animal, But when we do kill the animal, we'll eat the meat raw. We won't season it with a bunch of vegetables and put a whole bunch of spices on it with herbs, which are all vegetables and different sorts of plants. We wouldn't dare do that to the meat. You see, animals that really enjoy meat, they eat that right off the bone. Probably get mad when you cook it. Like dogs, they'll eat some raw meat, or they'll eat it very rare, very undercooked. Me, when I eat meat, it has to be cooked all the way, dang near burned for me to feel comfortable eating it. If I see any pink or red, I'm not touching it. And it has to be seasoned properly. I mean, the season has to go through. I don't like thick pieces of meat. If I bite into the meat and I get past the seasoning and I get to a part where there's no seasoning, who likes the taste of unseasoned meat? Like complete with no seasoning at all, just on the open flame, or fried with no seasoning, or baked with no seasoning, and you just eat it. Who likes that? If you like it like that, then you're more animal. You're more closer to animal, and well, not like bad animal, but you're more closer to a person that likes meat than me. But no, I can't even eat a meat if it's not seasoned. It's horrible. So that's when I said I don't really like meat. There's no way I can really like it if I just have to season it with a bunch of things. All right, let me get my caravan on the road. Get them to get ready to get going, and the army will come back to stay. They will just take them a little part of the way. Let's get them up to about here. And once we get them to Oakland's field, well, once we get them to Valley Grass, we'll let them go. Oh, I understand that. I've never been a big drinker. Well, I used to drink when I was young, but I realized it turned me to a different person. I had a wild night as a child. I was drinking with some friends who drink all the time. I'll tell you this entire. So I was a child, so I don't really care. I got drunk. I didn't remember what I did, but the reports that I was told was I got into a fight. I robbed someone. I remembered none of this. I came into my house, and my friends, they brought me home, and I was living with my mother. I went to play my game. I took a shit on myself, and they all had to throw me in the shower. And then I woke up the next day, and I remembered none of this. And my friends had to tell me that all of that happened, and that was the end of my drinking career. What's going on here? That's what ended my drinking career right there. If I'm drinking to the point where I don't, what the hell? Hey, this is weird. Why is he attacking and doing anything? Oh, oh, that was a bandit raid. I didn't even see that coming. Oh, wow. Yeah, so that was the end of my drinking career right there in a nutshell. I realized I couldn't handle drinking. For years, I used to smoke weed. I stopped that eventually. I used to smoke cigarettes. I also stopped that. I stopped the cigarettes first. I used weed to help me stop smoking cigarettes, and then I stopped smoking weed. Uh, yeah, it's easier said than done. I mean, there's things I've done that I regret, but I've moved past them. They don't shape how I deal with the world, you know? It's the past. So, and if you didn't do it and you won't do it again, you made the change, then, that's how I deal with it by changing my ways, and if I change my ways and I don't do it anymore, I get past it. And if there are things that I still regret to this day, but I don't, you know, I don't let them weigh upon me too heavy. As long as I'm not out here still doing it, then, you know, that's a different story. But if I stopped and I changed my ways, then you've done the work. So it's no point to harp on who you was and start just focusing on who you are. Well, and here in America, it's all chemicalized. I don't. When I was young, the weed that we was dealing with when I was young was more realistic. This stuff here is nothing but chemical slop. It's all seedless, and I'm just like when I was young, all weed had seeds, but now none of it has seeds, and everyone's championing like, yeah, it's seedless, and I'm like, well, if it's all seedless, then how does it grow? How do you replant it? If the weed is growing seedless, then how the heck did it start? It's seedless, so then how did it come from a seedless plant? I'm confused. Well, that's pretty fast. Where are we? What? Why would we go this route? Oh well, y'all deal with that. I ain't dealing with that. My little foolish on. Why would they come this way? This made no sense. None. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. What sort of foolery is that? I set a clear path. Well, actually, I didn't. It's my fault. I clicked on, and they gonna take the path that idiots. I swear, not smart. Good thing I jumped back and looked. Yeah, it's almost Jackson time. I guess when I get these guys to Oakland Shield, I'll do my Jackson run. Now I got to deal with this whole new way they got setting up clips and all of that, which I don't like. I guess I'm gonna get my normal call when it's Jackson time. Good, that'd be perfect for me. I take care of Jackson. I'm gonna go before I take care of Jackson. I'm gonna prep up my food, get that ready, just season everything up. Then I can just throw it up in the oven when I come back up. Like I still gotta wash my potatoes. You just like to burn things. I've always was interested in people who like burning things. Where does that come from? This place is supposed to be overturned. I'm getting so annoyed with this. You're going the wrong way, buddy. Oh, that's where that little scrawny dust bandit came from. And here we go. Ah, Yeah, see, I always change your mind when I start sending people to attack y'all. It's just crazy. Oh, a strong one here. Well, I get that. Fire does look nice. As long as you wasn't trying to burn people. You don't need that. The people who like burning up the people you know, those are the real interesting ones right there, I'd say politely. Let's just take care of this guy here. Come on, buddy. What's your problem? Alright, just getting out of control. We didn't want to have a full-on battle. Like, oh, we knocked him out. Good. See what he got. No, it doesn't matter. We out. Yeah, we didn't want to have a full... What the hell? Oh, you made it. Idiot. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, once I drop them off, being a nuisance, we're going to make it take longer than what I want. I'm going to take out Jackson. And where are we dropping them off? Oakland Shield. Oh, really? Are y'all being attacked again? By whom? Who is under attack now? His name is The Wall. These free traders, boy. Okay. I don't get, don't really do the traumatized. Another word. I guess certain people get that. I don't. Especially not off of words or something someone say. Words, sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt me. I am not going to get traumatized over words. People are strange that do. Words affecting you that strongly. Oh, please keep going and mind your business. Don't all of a sudden get courage and want to chase behind us. Thank you. Because sometimes we run past here to get courageous. Now, when I do turn this back on, though, when I come back through here, we will attack this place with my army. They will get some work in. But the main task is dropping off the caravan to Oakland Shield, and then from there, yeah, once they get close enough to Oakland Shield, right about here is a good point. I can let them go the rest of the, what the hell, on their own. The hell? Who just shot us? Pirates. Once we get out of the range of the turrets, we'll fucking freaking fix the cow. I like that too. Well. Oh, well, I thought, oh, we got 2 hurt animals. Jesus, thought it was just 1. Are we out of the range of the turrets now? Yes. Who else can help him? There we go, right? Yeah, it's all good. Hmm. I mean, I don't condone that sort of behavior, but if that's how you want to solve a violent problem, there's a violent threat, someone that's a threat and causing issues. Oh, a friend. Not to you, not towards that, but this guy, he's a buddy of. If that's an interesting way to solve a problem, maybe you not being funny. Maybe you're like you seen Game of Thrones. Maybe you're a Targaryen. They always like burning things. I mean, everyone's seen Game of Thrones, right? I know you've seen Game of Thrones and the Targaryens and know about all that. If you have not seen it, I know you probably read the books, possibly. Most people has either seen it or read the books. And if that they love burning things as a solution. See where that got them. But I wouldn't condone that sort of behavior. Yet I understand the sentiment. I don't think like that either, but I can understand the sentiment. I think my group is good. I hope you did at least solve the problem. So therefore that you won't have those thoughts anymore from whomever was creating that problem. Because whoever was making you feel that way, they had to be extremely bad, or towards you, rather. Yeah, I'm done. Okay, it's definitely a fire starter. I think we have made it. We're gonna stop the army here and let the caravan go the rest of the way, and we'll pay it next one. Pay at the mall. Pardon me. What is going on? Who are we fighting? Oh. Why is he not in a prison? Don't we have prison space, and don't we have people locking people up? We'll deal with the prison space thing later, because we gotta get rid of a couple of those dead people that's in the cages. If these guys are open shield, where they will be safe, the army will wait it out. My army will wait it out here to make sure that they make it there safely, and then they will start heading back. And then in my next stream, it begins. The taking of this last region, all of it. We might start with that military base, knock that out of the box, and then start with that mine. That's good. How'd you stabilize yourself? If you don't mind me asking. Oh my God, what's going on down here? Oh, you guys keep getting up. Take the medical kits. Nice. Well, I'm happy you got that all cleared up itself and no longer have those thoughts. I'm glad you got away from whomever or what was ever inducing those type of thoughts, because like I said, that person or situation had to be a bad one. All right, everyone's resting. Good. You don't need to rest anymore. 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 Everyone can just get up out of bed, okay? Yeah, you can get up too. Yeah, you don't need the rest of me. So definitely up. Caravan. Yes, my next stream will be all chaos and war. This was more of a supply run. Some minimal combat, slaves capturing. Hmm? And we can't buy no building here when we overturned it. I think I actually created this overturn. I kept trying to fix it, but we couldn't buy a building here. But I kept on trying to get us to be able to buy a building, or at the very least repair these buildings. But nope, no luck. I can't figure out the secret. And we have made the journey. Good. Get the army back. Even though they're not heading directly back, they're going to stop and do some crime on the way back. No. You got to slow your roll. Mm-hmm. And I will be saving. And I will be saving here once the army stops. And on my neck, I will be getting ready to stop my stream. I will try to run another stream either later on. No, I think I'm going to start doing more early streams. They seem to work out better for me, early streams. Yes, I'm going to keep it to early streams. Next week, it's going to be all early daytime streams for me. And Cat Lion, I like to say, nice to meet you, fella. You know, I like how you express yourself, very straight up and honest for the most part. I appreciate that. I appreciate honest people. I can accept anyone for whomever they are, long as they're being their honest self. I cannot stand liars and people who pretend to be something that they're not. So I don't care. I mean, I do listen and I do judge sometimes, but I'm not going to treat you any sort of way, long as you're an honest person. But I will tell you what I think of certain things. I'm honest in that way. I ain't going to sit there and say, I listen and I don't judge. I do. And that's what kind of we're missing in the world: judgment, rightful judgment, and shame. Those two things that's lacking in the world. Yes, I will be trying to get into a more consistent streaming schedule. And in fact, I will go to my Twitch channel and set up a new streaming schedule. I have to stream earlier in the day, it seems more. It works out better for me. I'm beginning to realize that. I usually used to stream in the evening time on my time, but I'm going to switch it to more early streams. I'm up early in the day. I'm waking up at 7 in the morning. And that's not even my earliest. I wake up around 5:36, but I just don't feel like getting out of bed. I work from home, so I can work. These particular days, my work starts in the evening. But Monday, Friday, I'm working in the morning, and Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I'm working in the evening. See, this particular Thursday, I'll be working in the morning because my shift is switching up, and then Friday, I'll be working in the evening. Trying to get a second job too. Did I just save? Yes, I did. All right. Cat Lion, nice to meet you, and everyone else that's in the stream. I do apologize for those that are just coming through. I'm getting ready to walk Jackson, and I have to go cook. And I am the Dead Man Gaming, and we are out. You too, man. Thank you for hanging out with me. Appreciate it.